Hi, guys.
Hi, Brandon.
I'm Brandon Mull, and I write fantasy adventure novels, stuff like Fablehaven and Beyonders. And my multi-platform series I got to be involved with is Spirit Animals. In Spirit Animals, which is the first fantasy multi-platform, we go to a world called Erdas. In Erdas, when you reach a certain age, there's the chance you could summon a spirit animal. If you do, that animal becomes your lifelong companion and friend. In this story, we follow 4 kids who each come from different parts of Erdas, who each summon a spirit animal. In this scene, we'll be at a nectar ceremony. The animals get summoned after someone drinks this nectar called the nectar of Ninani. It doesn't happen very often, it's fairly rare, and in this scene, only 3 kids are getting the chance to try the nectar. One is a young lord named Devon, one is a girl named Abby, and one is a boy named Connor, who's actually Devon's servant. There's some high expectations for Devon to perhaps summon a spirit animal because he is a lord and because his father summoned a spirit animal when it was his time. We'll start this scene with Judy performing the role of Isilla and the rest of us basically functioning as narrators.
Good setup.
Thanks, man.
Hear ye, good people of Transwick. Before the eyes of man and beast, we are gathered here today to participate in the most sacred rite in all of Erdas, when human and animal unite. Their greatness is multiplied. We have come to witness whether the nectar will reveal such greatness in any of these 3 candidates: Lord Devon Transwick, Abby, daughter of Graal, and Connor, son of Fenray.
The cheering, you're adorable. The cheering after the mention of Devon all but drowned out the other 2 names. Connor tried to remain impassive. If he sat still and kept calm, soon it would be over. Devon would drink the nectar first in the place of honor.
Isilla bent over to raise a plugged flask, the leather tooled with intricate designs. After raising the flask above her head to display it to the assemblage, she unstopped it.
Devon Transwick, come forward.
The crowd whistled and clapped. As Devon approached Isilla, then quieted down as she put a finger to her lips.
Receive the nectar of Ninani.
Connor could not help but feel excited as the flask tipped toward Devon's lips. This might be the first time he witnessed a spirit animal summoned from the unknown.
Devon swallowed. Isilla stepped back. A deep hush fell over the square. Eyes closed, Devon tilted his face skyward. Somebody coughed. Nothing out of the ordinary was happening. Perplexed, Devon looked around.
Connor had heard that a spirit animal either came right after the nectar was tasted or never. There was no sign of anything appearing nearby. The crowd began to murmur. Hey, where's the animal? What's with this?
Thank you, Devon. Thank you, Devon. You may sit down. Abby, daughter of Graal, come forward.
Devon looked queasy. His eyes were blank, but his posture betrayed his humiliation. He glanced toward his father, then looked down. When he lifted his eyes again, his gaze had hardened, the shame turning to fury. Connor looked away.
Abby drank, and, as Connor expected, nothing happened. She returned to the bench.
Connor, son of Fenray, come forward.
Hearing his name called gave Connor a nervous thrill. If Devon had failed to call an animal, Connor doubted he had any chance. Still, anything could happen. Connor knelt before Isilla.
Receive the nectar of Ninani.
Connor put his lips to the offered flask. The nectar was thick, like syrup, and richly sweet like fruit and honey. He swallowed. It tasted amazing, better than anything he had ever tried.
Isilla withdrew the flask before he could steal another sip. One swallow, which lasted a very long time, was all he would ever sample. Connor stood in order to return to the bench, and a burning, tingling, twilight-like sensation spread through his chest.
Animals began to cry out. The birds shrilled. The wildcats yowled. The bear roared.
Meow!
The ground began to tremble. The sky darkened, as if a swift cloud had overtaken the sun. A brilliant flash pierced the gloom like lightning. Onlookers gasped and murmured.
What could that be?
Dazzled by the flash,
Connor blinked repeatedly to restore his vision. Hot tingles spread from his chest along his limbs. Despite the oddness of the moment, he felt joyful.
And then he saw the wolf. Oh! Seen.